Hello there, my name is chunkedname, you call me Chunked, and I have more cringe memories, experiences, and much more other baggage than I thought. You know, a classic brain moment where it goes... shit. And most of the things that keep me up at night are just... oh god. Cause I mean, like, you guys have dealt with this once, right? Why else would you have clicked on this video? Well, you guys are here. Guess we're gonna have a bit of therapy. I've been trying to write this intro bit for like a while, but I actually can't come up with anything new to start things off without retreading what I said in the first one, so I'll run it back a bit. Cringe or cringing is the act of feeling embarrassment or awkwardness. Thank you, Oxford Dictionary. Wait, actually, shit, did I take this from the Oxford Dictionary? I actually forgot, shit. Anyways, many people feel this emotion on a daily basis because of a thing that exists called your past actions and your brain's ability to remember almost everything you do. People's main source of cringe is just them embarrassing themselves and remembering it until the day they die, or unless they can suppress it hard enough in their brain that they're blissfully unaware of what happened. Hey Chunk, do you remember when you- Nope, not at all. I do not know what you're talking about. Shut the fuck up. Though, then there's other ways this emotion is triggered. Such as secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, Chunked, I'm gonna go into a subway and scream my lungs out.
Oh my fucking god, why? Random noises, young man, that shit, or even feelings that cause people to cringe. But for the sake of this video, we'll be focusing on the cringe that you experience when you embarrass yourself or relive an embarrassing moment or situation. But enough hearing about it from me, let's get a second opinion. So, in your opinion, what is your definition of cringe?
My definition of cringe is something that is hard to watch without a certain, without you reacting in a certain way. So I'd say if it's something that you're uncomfortable with watching, something that gives you like secondhand embarrassment or something like that, I think I would identify as cringe.
Cringe, basically if you've been in a fandom, that's my definition. Every fandom is cringe in itself, so if you're in a fandom, you're automatically cringe. That's my definition. I'm cringy as fuck.
Oh, we know.
What do you mean? You never knew.
B.O.T. to the...
Stop!
Being silly.
Just being silly?
Yeah, being silly and being confident about it.
Okay, alright, is that all you're gonna say about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
What's your experience with cringe like?
So basically, I started off very cringy on an app called Amino, and that was my cringe era. I did the whole shebang with UwU and shit. I was not very smart on that platform. That basically explains everything. I think that just like sums it all up.
The entire Vile series, most of us pretty cringe, but looking back on it, it was pretty funny. In the moment, it may have been cringe, but yeah. Some other examples can include watching my co-workers fail to explain things to customers at my job. Certain like scenes in movies that I just have to watch through my hands just because I find it that cringe. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Didn't I tell you no broad questions? This is way too broad.
Way too broad? Okay, in the past, how has cringe made you feel?
This is just as broad as the last.
Okay, well...
I don't know. I experience cringe on a daily basis. I use Tumblr. Is that...
I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse, to be honest. That's all for question number 2?
Yeah. I mean, ask broad questions, get broad answers.
Fair enough, alright. Damn, I did not have a transition set up for this. Here, have this one. Okay, real quick question. Have you guys ever had that moment where you're laying in bed and you're about to go to sleep, but then your brain fucks with you and tells you, hey, you remember that time when you... That shit, fuck off! Or like, have you guys ever had something stuck in your head that feels like sorta cringe, and then for the next few years, you kinda just remember it out of nowhere, and then you scream in agony and try to focus on something else, but then that same thing appears in your head?
Weirdly specific, but okay.
Those feelings are actually what helped me out when I was making this video, so thank my brain for bringing up random shit while I'm trying to sleep peacefully or go about my day. I would shoot you if I could, but then I would be dead. Speaking of bringing up random shit, during my short-lived time when I went to high school, and I mean like really short-lived, a classmate of mine somehow found my channel and decided to mock me for it. For context, my most recent video was the first Cringe and Embarrassment video.
Dude, why did you make a video called Cringe when you're trying to channel this cringe? Ew, why is there a girl at the start of your video? Bro, this video is so bad.
Now, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, that's a dude. Third of all, he is my friend. Fuck off. I mean, who the fuck cares that I have a trans person in my video? So what? Boo fucking who? Bill me for the fucking therapist after you're mentally scarred from seeing someone happier than your sorry fucking ass. If only he had seen what my channel has become.
Yep, of course.
I agree.
Yep.
Totally. Indubitably.
I agree.
Yeah. Thank you, Zienkee, for playing the part of annoying shithead. This doesn't represent yourself as a character. Trust me. I knew this guy since primary school. He annoyed the shit out of me then, and he still does now. There's a reason why I'm using the term classmate, because I do not count this man as a friend. I really had to keep my composure about it, because I was still in the stage where I was passionate about making videos. I mean, I still am, but yeah, this just felt like a dent in my soul. I could tell he was trying to make me feel embarrassed by it, but I just kind of felt insulted. Now, I can look past this, except he played my videos on full blast in a classroom. Shit, no. Yeah, needless to say, this was one of the reasons that made me give up on high school. Oh, Chunk, you left high school just because of some dude that made fun of your videos? How pathetic. Okay, look, in my defense, I had many other reasons, but this was like a very small factor in it. I was planning to do it either way, but yeah. Later on, he told me,
I'm just giving you advice with your videos.
yeah, I can take constructive criticism, but if your main critique is to make fun of my videos, then you're not really giving me advice. You're being a dick about someone's work, which they put time and effort to make. This same person also told me at the start of my school term,
Hey, go and call person of color a racial slur referencing person of color.
I mean, dude didn't even sugarcoat it. Bro just said the word like it's a part of his daily vocabulary. Which I'm pretty sure it was. And yeah, that's a pretty huge problem. So if you're still watching my videos, person who I'm not naming, dog, please say some words.
I'm gonna kill myself, dude. I'm just a little femboy. Dude, you're being so mean.
I thought you were gonna go like, fuck you.
No. I mean, it's a pretty easy misunderstanding. I don't say I don't have a girly voice, because I absolutely do. I'm just a little femboy. That's what it is. That's the problem here.
That's what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
That did not go the way that I expected, but yeah, very cool. I didn't have a segue lined up for this part, so yeah. Anyways, 90% of my cringe moments were just from the years where I was at school. Obligatory storytime video taking place at a school, haha, I get it. And I swear, all of them revolve around either me getting into some shitty situation or me embarrassing myself in front of someone. I was just not a really good person when it came to confronting other people. I can sorta keep a cool demeanor now, but like back then I was kinda counted as like the weird kid. At least, I think I did. I certainly felt like it. I definitely didn't feel like I belonged because of how socially awkward I was, but I don't know. I mean, then again, my inner thoughts are half dumb bullshit and half reminding myself that I'm a mess. You guys remember when I told you how I invited people over to my house during social interactions and friendships suck? Well, I did that a lot during primary school. Handing out shitty invitations created in Word to people that I want to hang out with at my house, and then trying my best to entertain them. It was 100% a desperate attempt to be closer friends with people, and Jesus, I was awkward about it. Even before that point, whenever there were family gatherings, I was always that one kid that was seeking attention from everyone else, and yeah, it's horrible to look back on. I mean, I think it was normal for any kid that was 5 and under to be seeking attention when they were younger, because their brains just haven't fully cooked in the oven to the point where they're sentient yet. Nowadays, I just sit in a corner doom scrolling on Twitter while drinking soda during family gatherings, because being the person to start conversations sucks. Oh yeah, speaking of doom scrolling on Twitter, my old tweets were fucking horrible. I don't even want to look at them because, well, I feel like a couple of them are just me posting this guy right here, because you guys know those interaction posts where it's just like, hey, post your OC here. Then again, the other half is just really corny reaction images. As anyone does, I guess. Back to what I was saying though, Chunk's social skills from a few years back were the equivalent of someone stepping on a landmine, where they die from a giant explosion of embarrassment. Wait, what? Speaking of past Chunked, we're going back to the topic of cringe recordings and videos from the first video. Everyone has had at least one moment where they've recorded their voice in some shape or form, and once they hear it back, they decide to fucking hide in a ditch for a million years to avoid their voice. I mean, I can't really say the same for me because I have gotten way too used to hearing my voice. Then again, Poschunk's old Audacity projects are fucking horrible and they should be banished to the fucking trenches. The same could be said about Poschunk's old videos. These things were horrible and should be burned. Hell, I'm even embarrassed by the first couple proper chunkedname videos. Any video with this gremlin in it sucks shit and you shouldn't watch it. Hello there, my name is chunkedname, you call me Chunks. Motherfucker, speak up, you're so damn quiet. Speak louder. Yeah, I know, shut the f up. Oh yeah, forgot about some of the self-insert characters that I added in some of these past videos. Ugh. And I mean, you might be wondering...
Chunked, who's that?
Well, it's a long story. I don't want to get into it. Oh god, while I was writing the script, I remembered like 2 years back I sent in my voice lines for like a cringe comic dub channel about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I don't know if my lines were used because I stopped watching their channel, but if they were, there is probably a video with Poschunk's cringe attempt at voice acting. If they haven't been used and they're lying around in that channel creator's DMs, please, for the love of God, don't use them. Oh, can't forget about old photos too. Photos of yourself as a child... Wait, actually, no. Photos of yourself as a child are fine. In most cases. Photos of yourself during the worst years of your life suck. I have a shit ton of photos of myself from like 4 years back and... God fucking damn, I look like shit. Nowadays, I try to be photogenic, rocking the same basic ass Asian hairstyle, black hoodie, and black sweatpants every day. And, like, I sort of feel confident. Then again, my chicken breast looking ass brain vomits in my head and I have a slight spasm when it flashes a cringe memory in my head. Actually, speaking of that feeling, how many of you have recoiled slightly from an embarrassing memory when doing a mundane task? Ugh. It's happened more times than I remember. Walking around the city, spasm. Editing videos, spasm. Sleeping, spasm. You get the gist. I remember I was playing Taiko at my local arcade, just, trying to have a good time and, get my mind off of things. Then while I was playing my second song, my brain screamed in my ear and went, "Hey, fuck you, remember when?" And that caused me to miss a bunch of notes, which then prompted me to just give up and fail the song. Yeah, it sucked, because I was actually going really well. I think the moral of this video is, your brain fucking sucks most of the time, and it's always trying to sabotage you. But besides that, I like to send out one more message to help you deal with your repressed memories that have been stuck with you for your entire life. When you go about your day and remember something you hated doing, just remember that this was in the past. You're in the present now, and you've grown from that experience. Plus, nobody except you remembers what you've done in the past. Unless they do, in which that case... Okay, to be fair, they deserved it. And look, everyone has fumbled at some point in their life, and regrets it with their whole being. Hell, even some of your friends probably have times where they've embarrassed themselves and cringe about it to this day. So, just know, you're not alone when you're feeling like shit from a cringe memory. Okay, any message to people about dealing with cringe or any sort of embarrassment?
Confidence. Be confident. You will be cringe. No matter what, you will just be cringe. No matter what you do, someone will see it as cringe. Embrace it. Harness it, as I said.
Be the cringe. Be the cringe.
Singular cringe.
Singular cringe. Oh yeah, he also gave me this. He gave me this chart. Pause the video if you want to read it, I guess, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, this seems like a perfect time to end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my suffering. Thanks to all the people who cameoed in this video because, good god, there is a lot of them. There is a ton, and I couldn't have done it without them. So, as always, that's all for today, and I'll see you all sometime soon. Later. So, you ready for Melbourne in a month?